Hey folks, Randy Go, Trout Magnet Man with you here today. Today folks, I've got an update about what's going on with my Ulterra Quest trolling motor, and I'll give you that update here in a little bit. I wanted to respond to some of the comments on my video, which I appreciate those of you who watched it. I think the video might have helped me get a resolution to this. The day after I made the video, I called Minn Kota again, talked to a gentleman trying to get a motor. I talked to the lady the first time. I talked to another guy. Well, this gentleman told me, he says there's nothing he could do, nothing anybody could do, that just couldn't get a motor. Just have to wait till they manufactured one. Well, and he also told me there were many, many, many people, those are the words he used, many, many, many people sharing my frustration because there were a lot of people waiting in line for motors. I don't know what that meant. I don't know how many numbers. He didn't say, but I'm thinking to myself, okay, is this a pattern for this motor? I don't know. I don't know that, and I don't want to put out anything about the motor that's not so. I don't know. But anyway, had a lot of comments. One guy commented about the weight. He took the comment down. It was an 82-year-old man, said he don't know why I couldn't lift it on and off the boat. He could lift it on and off the boat by himself, which I told him. I tried to reply to the comment before he took it down and said, hey, man, the more power to you. If you're 82 and you can deadlift 110 pounds, I'm happy for you, but I can't do it. I had another person suggest nothing wrong with Minn Kota Ulterra, and he had the old model. He had two old models for several years. That maybe I'm just assuming something. Well, no, I'm not assuming anything. I own two Ulterra models from 2015 through, 2015 through 2021 when I sold my boat, 2022 when I sold my boat. And both those older Ulterras had the stove problems, had big time. The first one had to send out, I think, 5 times. The second one had to send in 2 times. So the Ulterra having these problems, even though it was, this model is not the same, those are known problems. But anyway, and then others suggested my installation was incorrect, that my voltage was wrong. Well, I had this thing out 6 times on the water, worked flawlessly. Spent about 3 or 4 or 5 hours each time out on the water, basically testing out the trolling motor. And it, like I said, it worked flawlessly. So, my batteries are installed right. The marine dealer that put this together puts out about 400 boats a year. They do a superb job. They know exactly what they're doing. I have a technical background in the missile field for 38 years, working on the Hawk and Patriot missile. So, I know when the voltage is right or wrong. I just know that. Anyway, there's nothing wrong with the voltage, nothing at all wrong with the voltage. But anyway, I had a bunch of other comments. There was more comments than I wanted to reply to. But anyway, I appreciate the comments that were put on there. And, some folks want to know, well, this is why I bought a Terrover, this is why I bought an Ultrex, or this is why I bought a Garmin, or this or that. Well, here's the deal, folks. Ulterra, here's the reason I have an Ulterra motor. I bought one, the initial one in 2015, just because I didn't want to get up on a deck, and I bought it, and I said, that's going to be convenient. Well, what happened to me, I don't know, I guess it's a year and a half ago. It's before I decided to buy this new boat. Undiagnosed peripheral neuropathy hit me, which now what that means is I've got peripheral neuropathy. They don't know what's caused it. Usually it's caused by diabetes. I'm not even close to being diabetic, but I have it. Now, I'd always heard with folks with this, the balance issues and all. Well, let me tell you, it's a real deal. You struggle with your balance. Your stability is not good. And for me to be up on a deck on a river, trying to stow a trolling motor, even if it's easy to lift, that's not a good idea for me, folks. I'll be in the river before you know it, and y'all be reading about me in the newspaper or something where they recovered a guy out of the river. Even though I always wear my PFD, I don't want to fall in a trout river that many times is 48, 49 degrees water temperature, even in the summer. So that's why I have an Ulterra. And, to tell you the truth, If they didn't have the Ulterra out, I'm not sure. I don't know. Would I give up fishing now that I have this peripheral neuropathy? I don't know. I don't know what I'd do. I might try a Tarova or an Ultrex or something else. I don't know. But the Ulterra's out there, and so that's why I bought it. So there was really no choice for me. This is what I was going to get, and this is what I'm hoping that can get worked out and be fixed. But anyway, I also talked to a third lady, and she says, we can't help you. We can't help you at all. So, well, what happened Friday morning, I fired off a letter to Johnson Outdoors, the parent company of Minn, Kota, explained to them what the situation was, and that I just found this unacceptable, that they put a product out that they can't fix or replace. I also told them I had a YouTube channel. I said, it's not a big channel. I said, but I don't think you want any negative press out there about your motor. This is the truth, and I'm going to tell it. So anyway, Monday morning, got a phone call from Minn Kota Tech Support from the lady I first dealt with. She said, we are very happy we have been able to source you a motor, and we're shipping it out today, that was yesterday. So that we will see. We will see if the motor gets here. We will see if it works. I'm hoping it does. I just hope it works. And get back out to fishing, because that's what I love to do, is fish. But anyway, just wanted to bring y'all up to date. I appreciate those of you who watched the video. It's just to get information out there, folks, that, a lot of people, they wouldn't fish without Ulterras. They really wouldn't, especially older folks. It's just certain folks that's, that need this trolling motor. And there's nobody else that puts one out. There's nobody else that puts a auto stow and deploy out. If there was, I would have taken a strong look at it and might have bought it, but nobody puts one out. So that's why I got the Ulterra. Hopefully the Ulterra the situation is fixed. But I also read some comments where people had this motor and they're in the same boat as me. They can't get a motor. That Minn Kota can't tell them when it's going to be, and they're not happy about that, which I don't blame them. I wouldn't be happy about it either. I'm older. I'm old. 73, to me, that's old. I plan on fishing another 7, 8, 9 years. But every day, when you get on up in age, every day you're missing. It's true, you can't get a day back, but I'm gonna tell you something, those days are mighty precious the older you get. And so I want all the days fishing I can. So hopefully we get this motor, get it on, and when I do get the motor and get it put on, I will post another update to let everybody know, hey, the motor's here, it's working, everything's good. So appreciate all of you watching. Hope all of you are healthy. Hope you're safe. Hope you're able to fish. Hope you're catching a bunch of fish. So until next time, soil up them all, and life is good.